Alright, it's been a while. Got a lot to talk about. Yeah. We're already starting off with the odds. Let's get into it. So I've been meaning to do a 6-month review on Landstar. I've also had a lot of stuff happen over the last couple months that I haven't uploaded. One of those you'll be seeing in another video. I'm still working on it. I want to make it just right. I want to put out videos that I'm proud of, not just putting content out, you know what I mean? So it'll be of the Iowa 80 Truckers Jamboree. We just went to this last weekend. Had a hell of a time. Got to hang out with good friends. Trucker Saw on twitch.tv. Go check him out. And we got hit. Not once, but twice in 1 week while we were at a truck stop.
2 different times. Yeah,
two different times. We got hit twice. In 2 different states, 2 different times. The first guy was a box truck that didn't have any passenger mirrors on his truck. Backed into me. Didn't do much damage at first. And I heard him hit me, so I was getting up, getting dressed. Yes, I sleep in my boxers, but I was getting dressed. And while I was getting dressed, I seen him put his hands on his head and go try to start pulling away, but he pulled away the wrong way. He started turning to the left instead of the right to move his ass end sway the right way to where it wouldn't rip shit up. But he decided to turn the wrong way and turned left. Ripped both my driver's side mirrors forward. Broke the fuck out of my driver's side mirror on my door. Ripped my bumper off. Put some pretty good scratches in my fender. Cracked it. Broke all the plastic and everything and the bracing and everything inside where the bumper's at. So it's a lot of fun. We're currently sitting here at the Freightliner in Davenport, getting ready to get all that stuff fixed. Also developed a shaking, so I'm hoping it's just the alignment. Just get the alignment done. Also need to get a PM done while we're here. I got a whole list of things. A whole list. But let's start off with my review of Landstar. What?
So much.
I know there's a lot to talk about. Maybe I should break it into different videos.
Probably.
Tease them a little bit. No. But yeah, review of Landstar. So far I still love it. I really do. It's actually like a 9, almost 10-month review. We're almost at a year. I love it here. I really do. It's a great company. Never had a phone call from them except for safety, calling me when my dumbass got a speeding ticket. Yes, I got a speeding ticket. It's my first week out with Landstar, by the way. I don't know if I talked about that in another video or not, but now you know. New Mexico got me. Hate that state. Anyway, it's my second speeding ticket there. First one was in a personal car. But anyway, it's my own fault. I should have slowed down. I was doing the speed limit all the way through the state. And there's a construction zone. And Prime, I know I was talking about Landstar, but Prime doing 62 miles an hour in front of me. So I was like, okay, I'll do 62 behind them. And then when we get out of the construction zone, I'll be able to pass them. Cool. I didn't notice the 45-mile-an-hour speed limit sign. I thought it was 55. Considering Prime was doing 62 still. Again, my fault. Should have paid attention. I'm taking full blame of that. I'm not, blaming anybody else. But Prime was doing 62, so I was doing 62. Started getting to the end of the construction zone. I was peeking around them to see, because I noticed, the cones were starting to fade back into the other lane. And I was like, cool. I'm gonna speed up a little bit so I can get around them because we were getting ready to go up a little hill, and I was loaded. So I started speeding up a little bit. According to the officer, I got up to like, what was it, 68?
I don't know.
Something like that. 68 and a 45. But anyway, we were getting to the end of the construction zone. I could see the end of construction zone sign, literally right in front of me. And I was getting ready to go around Prime. As soon as I was getting into the other lane,
Woo, woo.
state trooper sitting like 300 feet off the fucking road, behind bushes and stuff. Yeah. No construction going on, by the way. There was nothing going on. They just had the lanes blocked off. That was it. But anyway, yeah, he was sitting 300 feet off the road, pretty much, and came and pulled me over. Nice guy. I mean, he definitely could have screwed me over quite a bit there, but he didn't. He only wrote me for 5 over and a non-construction, so can't say much on that. It's just kind of a shitty thing to do, to sit at the end of a construction zone and write people up for speeding up as soon as they see the end of construction sign, you know?
It's Mexico.
But like Kylie said, it's New Mexico. But anyway, back to Landstar. So they don't really talk to you a whole lot. They don't. I haven't heard anything from them except for safety talking to me about the speeding ticket, safety calling me to do a drug test. And that was it. I had a couple calls at the beginning. I think I talked about was my driver manager or BCO manager or whatever. It's the one person that looks out for you. If you have any questions, you can call them and ask. Called twice. That was it. I didn't have any questions, didn't really need anything from them, so she said, call me if you ever need anything. So I haven't really needed anything, so I haven't called. And then here's the cool part. So last month I took a trailer into Shelby, Iowa and had 2 tires replaced on the trailer. One, it was bald spots. They were pretty screwed up. Someone dragged the trailer for a little bit. But got those replaced, which entered me in. I didn't know it. I heard about the program, but I didn't know it. Entered me in for Pride, which is basically a program that Landstar runs where if you take pride in the equipment, you take care of the equipment, you take it into the shop, you get stuff repaired, you do the inspections. Every time you do something for the trailer that you don't own, the Landstar company vans, or Landstar trailers in general, every time you take it in and get something fixed on any of the trailers, they enter you in for a drawing to win a set of steer tires and a couple other things and all that stuff. Your boy won a set of Yokohama steer tires from Landstar. So now that saying that, it kind of sounds like that's the only reason I'm saying I love Landstar, but it's not. It really isn't. Some people don't make money here, and unfortunately, I hate to say it, they're running their truck wrong. It is impossible not to make money here. I am a victim of that myself. I tried different things out, and they didn't work out as well as other things. I tried doing short hops, like the auto part loads and stuff like that. You know, one day, 90-mile trips for $1,500, $2,000, whatever. And yeah, up front, it's good money. But then you're stuck over the weekend. You're only getting 1 trip in a day. Your truck's sitting in the truck stop all day idling after that. Kind of eats away at your fuel. It wasn't the best options. Now, if you need short hops to get around and stuff like that, and you live nearby, probably a great thing to get into. But for me, it's the long trips. I'm good on the long trips. I did a few cabinet loads and stuff like that. Had the driver assist on those. I didn't have to, but I chose to. And you know, I get paid the driver assist, so I didn't mind doing it. Also, got to get rid of the trucker belly. But yeah, so far, I love it here. There's a couple issues, but it's not Landstar's fault. They could fix those issues, but it's not really their fault. It's the other BCOs that kind of screw over the other BCOs. Kind of the same thing at Prime, where one driver fucks something up, drops the trailer, and leaves it for the next guy. Same thing here. Now I know a lot of the BCOs and stuff that may watch this video are going to say, why don't you get your own trailer? That'll solve that issue. I'm waiting for the trailer prices to come down, damn it. It's crazy right now. But yeah, I don't know. You just got to find what works best for you.
Don't be afraid to try new things.
Yeah, don't be afraid to try new stuff. See if it works better. Like I said, I tried it. I tried doing short hops for the auto part loads for almost a month. And, you know, I got by. It wasn't making great money like I was before, though. But like I said, yeah, it's for me, what works for me is the longer trips. I have multiple days or a multiple day trip running my ass off, basically. Works out good for me. I want to try to get on a music tour, but a lot of them require you to have a lift gate, have ramps. They also require you to be vaccinated to go into Canada. I'm not doing any of that. I respect your guys' decision to do whatever you want. It's not me. I'm not getting vaccinated. I've been out here through this whole thing, and I've been perfectly fine. So.
Moving on.
Huh?
Moving on.
Yeah.
Before you get all those.
We won't get into all that bullshit. Like I said, I respect whatever you guys want to do. Go ahead and do it. Just respect my opinion and my option not to do it. You know what I mean? Off that topic. So on to the next one. What was the next one?
I don't know. What else did you want to talk about?
Well, I talked about getting hit.
Yeah. You'll have to put pictures of it.
Talked about Landstar. Talked about the Trucker Jamboree.
A little bit.
Yeah, not a whole lot. Trucker Jamboree is held annually here at Iowa 80 at the world's largest truck stop. There's also a ton of other truck shows and stuff like that, like Mats, Gats, fucking probably Bats and Shats. I don't know. There's a lot of them. Iowa 80 Group, which owns Iowa 80, Walcott. They also own Kenley. They also own Joplin. They own Oak Grove. I think they're selling off Oak Grove back to TA though. But they own all those. They also own Catskill, if you guys didn't know. But all those, Joplin, Kenley, Iowa 80, they all hold a Trucker Jamboree. They like alternate. So Walcott's was last week. I think Kenley's earlier in the year, in like May or something like that. I think, or it might be at the end of the year. Joplin's at a different time of the year, so they alternate. And then there's, you know, like I said, Mats, Gats, all that stuff. They're more of a truck show. These are more of, I kind of felt like it was more advertising than a truck show.
There were a lot of cool trucks.
Yeah, there were a lot of cool trucks, but most of it was just advertising. It was, you know, all the trucking companies coming together and had booths and stuff like that, trying to recruit drivers. That's kind of what it was. Then they had a music show. The what was the name of the band?
Diamond Rio.
Diamond Rio, yeah. Diamond Rio, on the way to the show, had a turbo blowout, and they were like 5 hours late, 6 hours late.
Supposed to be there at 7.
Yeah, they were supposed to be there at 7, didn't show up until after midnight, and then played it till like 2 o'clock in the morning.
They were really good though.
Which was funny.
But they still had a huge crowd, which was
Yeah, there's still a lot of us out there. But yeah, that was cool. I think next year I'm actually going to enter into the show. I'm going to try to do some work to the truck and come up with a theme. I want to do the Freightliner theme, and I might still do that. But the other thing that's, you know, over the last year or so hit close to home is the mental health awareness. I might do a truck dedicated to that, which I think will be this one. I think the Freightliner, we'll hold off on that until I get a studio sleeper or another truck that I want to really deck out, you know what I mean? Turn it into a show truck. Use this one as just to play around with kind of thing, test different stuff. But mental health awareness, I think I'm going to go with that for now. It'll also give us time to, like I said, play around with designs, see what works, what doesn't, stuff like that for the other truck in the future. And yeah. But anyway, moving on. We went to that, had a hell of a time. Like I said, go check out Trucker Saw on Twitch, twitch.tv/Trucker Saw. Hung out with him all weekend, had a really good time. I might put in a few pictures here and there, or like right now. Now, if I didn't add pictures, I'm sorry, but I'll add it somewhere in here, I promise. Trying to figure out what else to talk about.
Dogs are good.
Huh?
The dogs are good.
Yeah, dogs are doing good. Chacho's, hi buddy. He's warmed up to the truck a little bit. He's doing a lot of it, I should say. He's doing a lot better. He's still limping a little bit from jumping off the bed at home, but I think he's kind of playing into that. So we baby him a little bit. No, we still got Bambi. She's right here. Come Bambi. But yeah, they're doing good. Other than that, though, not a whole lot. Just been busting my ass for the most part. Except for this last week. It's kind of lazy the last week. But I worked hard the previous weeks, so I kind of deserved it.
It was your birthday.
And it was my birthday. Don't say happy birthday. I fucking don't care.
Happy birthday.
I don't care. I don't celebrate my birthday. But yeah, anyway. Yeah, so we're sitting here at Freightliner in Davenport, like I said. Gonna get all this stuff looked at. I developed that shaking. I'm not sure if it's from the truck hitting me or if it's just my alignment going bad. I know it's bad because it's wearing down my left steer tire. It's almost outside of the legal limit for the tread depth, so thankfully I won steer tires from Landstar. So I'll use these ones as spares. Probably strap them to the catwalk or figure something out. Leave one at home, put one on the catwalk. And then if I ever have a blowout or need another one or something like that, I can just unstrap it, have them install it. Way cheaper that way, not having to buy a brand new tire, because steer tires, those that aren't in the trucking industry, that don't know, steer tires are the only tire that you cannot get retread. It's against the law to retread a steer tire. You have to buy brand new tires every single time. Now on the drives, you can get retreads. They'll retread it, basically meaning putting tire tread around the old tire. I don't know how they do it. It's fucking magic, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, they put new rubber, new tread, and all that stuff around the entire tire, and then resell them. A lot of drivers hate them. I've never really had any, so couldn't tell you. Also, I'm not sure if I said it in a video or if I did a video on it. Got a couple nails in my tires. That was a fun thing. In Indianapolis, pulled over to the shoulder. Just had some shit going down. And a bunch of nails went through my tire.
That's what you're talking about as a Florida driver.
Yeah, I could talk about that.
Maybe
And if you're watching this video, that's to you, buddy.
Silver Florida drivers.
So, what was that? A couple weeks ago?
Yeah, it was right before.
No, yeah, it was right before Iowa 80. Yeah. Yeah, on the way here to the Truckers Jamboree, I entered the state of Iowa. We were in Iowa. Yeah, we just entered Iowa.
Nebraska. No, we were in Nebraska. Because remember, we stopped at the Sydney.
Sydney. Oh, it was Nebraska. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it was Nebraska. We were coming out of Wyoming. That's what it was. We were coming out of Wyoming into Nebraska. Had this Florida driver start doing some road rage shit. And driving like an idiot. I don't know if he was on his phone. I don't know what the fuck he was doing. But I passed him. Now, I'm not going to say exactly how fast I was going, but I passed him. Just to get around him because he was driving like an idiot. And I didn't want to be involved in any of the fucking shit he was going to do. So I passed him. Got up in front of him and another truck, and then I got back over. And I slowed down to the speed I was doing. Which was about the same speed he was doing. He was doing like 1 or 2 mile an hour less than I was. But then he would slow down and speed up, slow down and speed up. So I got around him. And he comes flying up past me, gets in front of me and slams on his brakes. Brake checking the semi, which isn't the smartest fucking idea in the world. But I ignored it. I didn't do anything crazy. I flashed my high beams at him. That was about it. Telling him, hey, wake the fuck up. You're an idiot. Don't slam on your brakes in front of a semi, kind of thing. Because it's a dumb thing to do. I don't care if you're pissed off at the truck driver or not. Don't do that. It's stupid. You're just gonna kill yourself. That's all you're gonna do. That's it. So at the end of the day, I'm going home to my family. I can give a fuck less about you. Now that may seem harsh, but at the end of the day, if you want to be a fucking idiot and play around next to a semi or in front of a semi and slam on your brakes or do stupid shit, it's your own fucking fault. Excuse my language. This video is definitely not getting monetized in the future, but don't be an idiot. Moral of the story. Anyway, slammed on his brakes in front of me. I flashed my brights at him. He took off. Then he slowed down again, and I went back around him again. And, you know, I kept up that speed for a little bit so I would get away from him. And then eventually we got to Sydney, Nebraska, where I was stopping for the night. Planning on stopping for the night. And he followed me into the truck stop.
Hold on. We didn't know he followed us until we were walking inside.
Yeah, we didn't know he followed us. We got out of the truck and we're getting ready to go inside and get something to eat. And then I seen his car come pulling up. I was like, well, I'm not leaving my truck out there with some dipshit that just did all that. So I decided to go back to the truck with Kylie. Well, Kylie, I told her she can go inside. I'll just watch the truck, but she came anyway. And he parked right in front of my truck. And sat there for like, I don't know, 15 minutes. And I should have called the cops sooner than that, but I didn't. I waited. And what made me call the cops was he left and went across the street next to the hotel, across the street from the Loves there, and sat over there on that side road watching me.
And he knew we were there because we were taking our dogs out.
Yeah, we took the dogs out and everything. I wasn't afraid of them. I didn't give a fuck. Let them come and say something to me.
But didn't.
They didn't say anything to me. They probably seen a 6'4" motherfucker get out of the truck and was like, yeah, probably not a good idea. But we took the dogs out. They took off, like I said, across the street and kept watching us. So I called the cops. Cops got there, and well, right before the cops started pulling up, and I told them where he was sitting. right before they started pulling up, probably like a minute or two, he already took off towards Walmart, which is across the highway and all that stuff. But then I was like, you know what? I don't want my truck fucked with. You know, I got them on the truck. I ain't letting anything happen to them. So I said, fuck it. I got, you know, an hour left on my clock. We'll go up to another truck stop and hide in the back of the lot somewhere. Some of you may say, hey, that's a bitch move. You should have said something. I'm not here to make money, man. I ain't here to fucking go to prison. Because I would have ended up going to prison if it would have came to that. But, yeah, so I went to Big Springs and stayed at the Flying J, parked in the back of the lot, and didn't see him since, so that's a plus.
What people don't realize is these are our homes.
Yeah, that.
And we have our families.
Yeah.
There's so many people with their kids on the road. Like, you slamming your brakes in front of a truck is just stupid. You could be harming a family and harming yourself at the same time, killing yourself at the same time.
You know, there's some drivers that'll say, you know, if someone did that, I would swerve off the road and take my own life instead of the other people's. I'm sorry, if you're playing stupid games, you're gonna win stupid prizes. I'm going home to my family. At the end of the day, that's all I do. I'm going home. You may go home, but if you fuck around in front of a semi and slam on your brakes and act like an idiot, it's probably going to be in a body bag. I'm just being straight. Don't be an idiot. Don't slam on your brakes in front of semis. I don't care how pissed off you get at them. Yeah, maybe it'll take them 20 minutes to pass another truck. Big fucking deal. If you're in that much of a hurry, you should have left earlier.
Stay in your own state.
But obviously he wasn't in that much of a hurry though, because he kept speeding up and slowing down, speeding up and slowing down. 63, 72, 63, 72. So I went around his ass.
Well, once you passed him the second time, he didn't like speed up or anything. He stayed behind you.
I got like 5 miles from him, and he still pulled into the truck stop to check to see where I was at.
You know, we wouldn't have thought anything of it if it were like, to me, what got me freaked out was the fact that he came into the truck side and parked in front of us.
I kind of had a feeling he was going to do something stupid. I kind of did. That's why I was looking around and having my wits about me.
It's been a long couple of months.
Yeah, there's a lot that's went on. That's not even the first incident with some dumbass driver. We had a Swift also. I don't know if I talked about that. I think I did.
The last video.
Yeah. Anyway. So yeah, that's a 30-minute video so far. Other than that, next video coming out should be, if I get everything done right, should be a review of the Trucker Jamboree, or just like a cool video or something of all the trucks and everything. If you want other footage of it, you can go to truckstop on TikTok, right?
No, it's Fiona.
Is it Fiona? Fiona on TikTok. She has a lot of cool videos. Or you can go to my TikTok, which I never really use, which is YT_ShawnTravels. They tagged me in it. I think you can go in there and just see all the videos on there. I think I have it privated, so I'll have to take it off of private. But anyway, you'll be able to go see all that stuff, or you can go check out Fiona's, check out theirs. I don't know if Truckstop is going to put them on his. Just go check them out. They're cool people. Other than that, I think that's it for today. I rambled on for a while. I hope everyone's doing well, staying cool. I know there's been a lot of heat warnings and excessive heat and all that stuff throughout the north part of the country, which is a little unusual. And then I heard over in the UK, they also had excessive heat and all that stuff, so stay cool, drink a lot of water, stay hydrated. Coming from Arizona, that's the big thing. Stay hydrated, that's the main thing. Stay in the AC if you can. If you can't, stay in the shade. Yeah. But yeah, go to the lake. Fuck work. Just go to the lake. But anyway, I appreciate you guys watching. If you did enjoy, be sure to hit the like button. Leave a comment. We'll talk about it in the comments. And if you'd be so kind, if you aren't already, please subscribe. It does help the channel grow. And yeah, we'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. I figured before I end off the video, I should show you guys before they fix it. Broke that. I got an ouch there. Sticker courtesy of Trucker Stuff. But yeah, he fucked that up. There's a big crack right here that goes up to about here. He knocked off a bunch of my spikes that I usually have on my tires, or on my lug nuts, lug covers. And then he did this. Shattered my mirror, pulled it forward, and then I got a boo-boo there. But he cracked it, so they're gonna have to repair that too. Other than that though, that's about it. Later.